big bag and all that sort of stuff, and you want to go exploring around your area. Something to just carry items if you find anything along the way. Now it's not very strong, it is likely to break on you, but saves you having to carry a whole heap of items with you, or in your hands, and it was just something that was small enough that I figured it's not going to hurt to take it in your pack anyway. It's not taking up it's taking up next to nothing in the room, weighs next to nothing, and it's fine. Some garbage bags, water collection off trees and stuff like that. So I've got a couple of those. Also, don't leave your rubbish in the bush, so take it with you. Garbage bags. That's a space blanket. It's a big one, well, extra large, and it's a better quality than the ones that you'll find on eBay there. It's a stronger material. Poncho, very thin, not going to last very long. It's an emergency tool. It's an emergency device obviously, but you can use it for shelter and all that sort of stuff as well. Obviously you've seen all the videos on YouTube, the uses of all these things already, so I'm basically just going over old ground, but it's something that I add to my kit, so that's why I'm mentioning it. Now, moving down, knife sharpening diamond stones. I'm taking all 3 of them into the bag with me. They weigh next to nothing, and it's always good to have a way to sharpen your knives. This here weighs about a kilo. It's a shovel as well as a pick, and I think that it's worth having something like that along, mainly dig your toilet or anything like that. Also, if you have a tent, it's a good idea to make a trench around the tent so that if it rains, the water's got somewhere to go rather than underneath your tent and soaking everything. So I have here my Leatherman Wave, which will also go in the kit. I chose that over the other multi-tools that I had. Mainly, it's a better quality than some of the other ones that I have, and I'm still not sure what I did with my large Victorinox. If I had my large Victorinox, I probably would take that with me because it weighs less and has more uses. But that's still good for anything I need. I'd use that obviously to make my snares and all that sort of stuff. Now I'm not going to take the whole packet, but nails always come in handy. I've seen Dave Canterbury use nails for a lot of things, and I've seen a lot of other people on their channels that have found uses for them. So I will take a couple with me, and they will come in. Your little flask, yeah, I don't think I need to mention why I take that. Some antibacterial hand sanitizer. I think it's worth taking it with you, even though it's not going to last forever, but still something that hygiene is very important when you're camping and stuff like that. It's sort of one thing that can really be overlooked, but is incredibly important. These are just a cheapo pair of binoculars. I will get a decent pair to put in there, but you never know, they could be useful. I have here some zip ties, saved me having to use rope for a lot of things, saved me having to cut my rope as well. So I've got a measuring tape here. I will probably put a proper measuring tape in there, but for the time being, that's in there. I'm sure I can use it for any sort of projects that I do, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so first aid kit. This has just about everything I'd need in there. The only things that I won't find in there is antibiotics and stuff like that. In Australia, you need prescriptions for antibiotics. You can't just get antibiotics over the counter. Some things that I will take to put in the kit though are gastro-stop tablets, which are an antidiuretic, well worth having. Certainly if you stuff up and drink bad water, you're going to end up sick. Antidiuretics are worth having with you. Now I've got both of these. I'm not going to take both of them, but I put both of them in there just because I haven't tested them. If anyone's tested them, please let me know which you think would be worth taking. That's obviously two different type of stoves. So this one's an alcohol stove, and that one's the other one there. I can't remember what you call those ones, but I haven't decided which one to take. Both of them weigh about the same. This one has more parts to it and stuff like that, which I suppose can be a con. This one's a lot more compact, will take up less room, so I may take that one with me. I haven't decided yet, so if anyone can leave a comment if they've actually tried both of these and know which one works better, let me know and I'll decide on that. So I showed this in the last one. Obviously containers are very useful for everything. Now I've got a water bottle that goes inside there, as well as a fold-out cup. Obviously there's other things that I can put in there, so another useful one, mosquito net. Now that's just a head netting. What I have is something out here that I bought from Spotlight. Now, I went to a place called Lincraft, which is one of those textile places, and I bought out of their off-cuts bin some cloth to be able to make bandana, whatever you call them, and char cloth and all that sort of stuff. This is just more of the same sort of stuff. Cotton, so better quality stuff. And here, to replace that small mosquito netting, I have this big stuff here, which is basically the same sort of stuff that you'd use on a curtain or something like that, but it'll make good mosquito netting, so it's worth having, and I will definitely have to add that to the Bugout bag. Mosquitoes in Australia are that bad that you get them all year round, depending on what area you're in. So, yeah, that was a mosquito netting. Now, with these water bottles, I changed them around. I've got this case here is originally for the plastic bottle. I changed it around because I prefer to take the metal one with me, the metal bottle. Has the cup, and it's not going to melt if I use it for near the fire or anything like that. So plastic bottle I may still take with me, but with this thing here having a little bottle inside it as well, I don't know if there's going to be a need. I think I might be just overdoing it a little. Once again, this is my first attempt at a bug out bag, so there's a lot of stuff that's missing, and I would definitely like to have some comments on what I am missing and what I should take with me, what you think may not be needed, and all that sort of stuff. So I've got the drink bottles there, and a couple of ferrocerium rods. This ferrocerium rod's the Bear Grylls one. Has the whistle on it, so useful. Little billy can. These are the Eco Magics, which I take a whole bag with me, and I showed them in the last video, the uses for that. Well worth having.